have not yet arrived. And that's where I'm moving towards. So my video just cut out a little bit. It said it was too long. I'm gonna see what I need to do, if I need to start recording from my computer or what, so that I can talk a little longer. I don't want to let this stuff last for too long because I want to be giving you meat, but I also want to give you some background of who I am, the way I think, why I'm doing what I'm doing. So in working with the population of people that I work with, I've had some insecurities. And part of that insecurity has to do with the fact that I am preaching and teaching to a population that I myself have not yet experienced. So I am working to save marriages and families and build stronger families and relationships. Yet I have not mastered being in a successful, happy, healthy marriage. I've had some good relationships. I've had some great men, but I have not been able to go the distance, reach the finish line. Not so much because the men were wrong, but I was wrong. I was not where God wanted me to be. And there's such a calling on my life that I can't just be hooked up with just anybody. And God is not going to connect me with my destiny helper if I can't handle it. Because just like God wants to protect me and save me, his child, whoever he has as my husband, he's protecting them and saving them too from me. Because even though my intentions may be good, and even though I feel like I know how to treat a man and how to make my husband happy, there are still some things within me that God wants to work out of me so that I can become like unified with him without all the extra drama. There's already enough drama. There's already going to be enough work in a marriage to where you shouldn't want to go in full of trash, dirty. I don't want my husband to see me at my worst. He'll see me at my worst when he wakes up in the morning and turns and looks at me, But when it comes to spiritual baggage, when it comes to holding on to relationships that needed to be snipped a long time ago, when it comes to addictions and all that, he don't need all that. Just like I don't need all that from him. And so it's about more than preparing myself for marriage and a family so that I can practice what I preach or so that I can relate better to my audience. It's more than that, It's about preparing myself for God. As a single woman, everything that I do should be an attempt to get closer to God, to be more like him, to live a more righteous life. Because as Christians, we were called to be the light and the salt of the world. And how can we be the light and the salt of the world if we are in the muck and mire, if we're in the mud, if we're dirty? Like, ain't nobody gonna want to be around a so-called Christian who's full of filth. They're not gonna want to follow a person who is calling themselves following God but not loving him enough to actually obey him. Like, if you can't even follow your own prescriptions, if you can't even follow your own Bible, then what makes you think that I want to follow your Bible? If you can't follow your Tanakh, then your God, if he's not holy and hallowed to you, then where does that leave me? Like, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Because obviously it's not working for you. But it's going to work this time. I'm going to get it right this time. And I want to share my experience with you. So, I'm bearing all I'm not like all dressed up and stuff. Eventually I will be. I'll have my eyebrows done and my hair, I'll look better. But at least for this first video, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not putting on fluff. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm not trying to um, manipulate anything. All I'm trying to do is share with you my transformation and really share with you my true self, because I'm learning my true self. Like, I thought I knew myself, which I do, but